I am so excited to share with you this 4 activita series to correct your posture quick. It's going to work on an interior tilt and your shoulder position and your thoracic spine. We're going to start off with anti-bench. You're going to put your back on the wall, walk your feet out 2.5 or 3 feet. Make sure the outside edges of your feet are straight. Press your lower back into the wall. You'll almost feel your hip or your butt lift off the wall. You're going to have your knees bent at higher than a 45-degree angle. So you're not sitting as low as your knees and your ankles are out in front of your knees. And you're just pressing your lower back into the wall as firmly as you can hold it, taking deep breaths. Inhale into your collarbone, your chest, and your belly. And when you exhale, drop your belly button all the way into your spine, looking for more surface area of your lower back to put onto the wall. And you want to maintain that position just like that for about 2 minutes. It shouldn't be very hard. It might be a little difficult, and that's okay. And the more you get into it, you'll slouch a little bit in your upper body. Don't worry about that at all. Definitely keep your big toe pressure. Make sure your knees are pointing at the outside 3 toes the entire time. We're about halfway done. Some important stuff to know about managing your posture is that when your body is aligned and it's working from an ideal position, all 206 bones, 650 muscles, working doing their correct job, your body is going to be under a lot less stress. It's kind of like driving a car out of alignment versus driving a car in alignment. You're going to wear down all the parts and pieces a little bit less, a lot less. I have about 30 more seconds here. Keep breathing deeply. Remember to exhale all the way, dropping your belly button all the way into your spine. And just like driving a car out of alignment, using your body out of alignment is going to build up damage and inflammation over time that can turn into a horrible injury. Herniation, disc bulges, all that kinds of stuff. And then when we're done, so we're going to put our hands on the wall, lean over and push. And you should be able to return to standing. Now we're going to find ourselves against the wall. We're going to make our stance about double the regular width. We want our heels, our hips, and our shoulders on the wall. We're going to put our knuckles with our thumbs pointing down right on our temples and look for the wall with our elbows. You're going to tilt over to one side and then back to the center and the other. You want to keep your belly button drawn into your spine the entire time. When you're leaning, it's a lot less about how far you're leaning and a lot more about keeping your feet flat on the ground and your hips firmly and evenly on the wall. You want to resist any rotation in your hips. If you feel one glute come off the wall, you need to press it to the wall. And ideally, you want to have your elbows touching the wall the whole time. Core engaged, belly button drawn in. And we want to go each way like 10 times, 10 to 15 times each way is good. The lateral movement of our body against the vertical surface of the wall is going to fight against and remove rotation held in our hips. And keeping our hands up like this is trapping our thoracic spine into an ideal extended position. And when we're flexing it back and forth laterally, we're encouraging that position to hang out. We're telling our body, hey, I need that. We're all done. You're going to step off the wall, stand with your big toes all the way together. Squeeze your thighs tight, squeeze your butt, and hold it. Put your arms all the way out to the side. It's called low torqued arm winds. Thumbs are forward, straight out to the side. You're going to make super fast circles, about the size of a softball, or a grapefruit. Forward, you want to do 40. Keep your legs tight, keep your glutes tight, keep your toes pressed down. Try to keep your arms extremely straight, reaching to the sides with your knuckles the entire time. And when you've done 40, turn your thumbs backwards and your palms up and go in the reverse direction. Keep breathing, keep your legs tight, keep your toes pressed, keep your butt squeezed. This is obviously opening up our shoulders and our chest and maintaining a neutral pelvic position as we work on extending our thoracic spine. Final one is called the wedge press. You're going to place yourself on the floor on your knees with your toes planted 3 to 4 inches from the wall. You're going to have your hands out, hands flat, elbows lifted up so they're pretty even with your wrists. Your body should be straight stacked from your knees to the top of your head, going through your hips and shoulders. Try to make sure your heels are pointed up, your toes are planted firmly, and you're going to press into the ground with your toes, creating a lot of force and catching it with your arms and your chest so that you don't touch the wall with your face. Exhale as you press. Relax as you inhale, but don't disengage from the position. You want to do this about 20 times. You should feel the tension pretty much all the way through your body. Fight to keep your elbows high. Fight to keep your hips tucked down just a little bit. You should feel your butt squeeze as you do it. Great job. You can come off the wall. Congratulations, you've completed the 4 Attività posture series. Thanks for managing your posture with me. If you feel good right now or you think a friend should do this, please like and/or subscribe and then send my video to someone who needs it. Thanks for joining me.